Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1998 Mercedes-Benz A160 Avantgarde. Yeah, the first generation A-Class, the very weird looking one, the one that's famous for falling over, which really makes you wonder how it ended up in a Gran Turismo game. Was it a bet? Was it a joke? Was it a request from Mercedes-Benz? Who knows? What I do know is this comes in a fantastic range of colours, and it's our first and only front-wheel drive Mercedes to take on the course. So, should be interesting. 251 horsepower, 1025 kilos, not much weight, not much power. Let's see how it gets along. It is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track. My god, it sounds burly. It is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Toyota Celica rally car, which had a time of 27.552. The Mercedes A-Class unlikely to beat it. The A-Class does get some credit for having some very high resolution badges on the back, which is interesting. Anyways, the A-Class, well, in terms of the wheeled wardrobes that we've had go around the course, this one is one of the more powerful ones, 250 horsepower compared to 190 odd for cars like the Daihatsu Move, Suzuki Wagonrs and so on. So it should do a little bit better than those. I suspect this is going to end up somewhere in the 31s. In terms of like actual where it might go, I don't know. There's not many sort of mini people carriers to compare this to. I guess the closest thing in relation to this game, possibly the Mazda Demio, sort of similar time period, similar sort of cars, I guess. But the Demio is, I think the slowest Demio we've had is 31.553, quickest is just under the 31 second mark. So I don't expect this to do quite as well as that, although this does have the same amount of power as that did. So far, it drives alright actually, a little bit of oversteer, which you may or may not expect from a Mercedes A-Class, depending on what side up it wants to be, but it's not bad. Yeah, this car, it was a bit of a Gran Turismo institution. It got introduced in Gran Turismo 2, was absent from GT3 admittedly, but after that it was in every game up to GT Sport, where it's finally been replaced by the newer A-Class, the one that's either insanely quick or insanely yobbish, as I usually find with the A-Classes. You know, it's not uncommon to see the 3rd gen A-Class, which I actually liked when it came out, but I've seen far too many blacked out A180s with a hint of marijuana smell to them to really think that too much anymore. I suppose they're better than Golf R's at least. Right, let's go around here. Final lap, 31.248 for the A-Class. Not bad. Potentially a little bit more to take out of it, although it is very understeery. The thing that's hurting this car is 3rd gear is incredibly long compared to, like, you shift into 3rd and you're not even at 4,000 RPM. That is quite disappointing, really. What transmission does this have? Because we're not going to go quicker. It's a 5-speed. Could be a manual, actually, because, yeah, could be. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately not going to go any quicker on that lap, but a 31.248 is actually very impressive, considering what this is. It does go into a large collection of cars, but yeah, that actually isn't half bad. It makes a very strange noise, and it does look rather ridiculous careening around here, but yeah, maybe it was too quick to laugh at the A-Class. That is going to be the slowest Mercedes we've ever had, but wow, there's not even much times in those sectors. It's pretty consistent, to be honest. Like, the way it drives, it does feel reasonably consistent, so it's not a bad car, really, ironically enough. Anyways, a 31.2 248 will place it into 147th place. Goes in between a Nissan Primera and a Honda Prelude, which is interesting. Quicker than an S14, quicker than a Mark III Supra, quicker than the Celica GT4, quicker than the Subaru SVX. It's quicker than a front-wheel drive Toyota Celica. I told you the Celicas were bad. Several, actually. It's quicker than the Opel Corsa, so this is the quickest German Super Mini we've had. Admittedly, there's a very small pool of them in this game. In fact, I think the Mercedes, Volkswagen Polo and Lupo, which has yet to go around, to be fair. And, yeah, interesting. No, that's not bad, actually. It really isn't that bad. I'm quite impressed with that. The Mercedes, they're doing pretty well around this course. They've, yeah, they're all quite quick. Even the A-Class. So, very strange. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something a little bit less, falling. Until then, farewell.